What's up guys, XHOUNDISHx here, and today I wanted to talk about the Mite Infection that's plaguing Guardians in the world of Destiny. These are known as Brilliance 3.2, Magnificence 2.0, and so on. Through the OWL Sector Emergency Reporting Console, we can access archives of data and conversations relating to the infection, which suggests that the city is being quarantined to protect civilians and Guardians alike. In the archives themselves, the Vanguard are speculating what these Tech Mites are and their location of origin. Conversations include interactions with the OWL Sector and Okore's hidden in attempts to understand what is happening, as well as notes from doctors researching the virus. As these archives have updated, we've started to see various references to the quarantine of the city in order to protect from the mites. I'm not going to talk about all of the conversations here, but I am going to point out where these references are made to the quarantine of the city. So the first of these is in Brilliance 3.2, OS 16.2. Officially, the Vanguard's suggestion of quarantine was implemented and shortly afterwards reversed due to irreparable ineffectiveness. The conversation between Shun and Ramos continues. Shun, segregating affected Guardians is impossible at this time, but limiting civilian exposure is still possible, critical in fact. Ramos says Guardians are more likely to respect exclusion from the city than confinement to our hospital wing. Moving on to OS 16.3, Ramos, our Guardians will honour the ban on city travel. This has been relayed on all channels as far as Saturn. Quist, they might have honoured the quarantine. Shun replies their Guardians Quist. This means the light has cooked their brains. Haven't you seen them dancing in the plaza for no reason with no music at all? We'll take what we can get. The final section of Brilliance 3.2 has notes from Dr. Shirazi, who is researching the infection. Regrettably, Patient B entered a coma minutes after injection with Brilliance 3.2. Vital signs remain normal, homeostasis preserved. While there's cause for concern, I do not think it necessary to table this study and will proceed. In Splendor 2.6, OS 61.3, Zavala says all Guardians are observing the prohibition on city visits. Okora reports that the appropriate crisis protocols are in place in the OWL sector. The final post in Fortitude 3.1 is a report of Geographer Quist, OS 16.2, for the OWL sector records assigned to incident transmission. Quarantine failed shortly after institution. Note to self, corralling sick Guardians is one thing, healthy rambunctious Guardians armed to the teeth and impatient to go back to the star side, they threw things. Shun modelled the outbreak for me after we retreated in disgrace. We're on a track for total saturation of the Guardian population, excluding those off duty inside of a week. Should any complications arise, which since we're talking about a mysterious invasive technology override is likely, the tower will stand undefended and the city will be helpless and left vulnerable to attack. Traveler's shadow, they're going to blame me. So some of this is actually quite sinister, and there are a few references to this quarantine of the city in the OWL Sector archives, and there are also many references to Clovis Bray on Mars, which has a secret area known to house a dormant Siva cluster. Could this in fact be part of the key to understanding the origin of the infection? We don't really know yet, but it's entirely possible that we'll be unable to enter the tower at the start of Rise of Iron, at least according to this lore right here. I do think that it could be a thing. It'd be fantastic in terms of lore and making Destiny feel like a real living world, but it also means that through this story, Bungie can control our visits to factions and vendors in the tower to power level for gear. Personally, I love the story idea, but I'd certainly miss not being able to explore the vendors at the launch of Rise of Iron. Nothing is confirmed yet, so either way, let me know what you guys think. Do you think we could be locked away from the tower for a few days when Rise of Iron drops? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. I just wanted to update you guys with the information we know and the suggestion that this could be a thing. So if you have enjoyed the video, a like below is always appreciated. Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit subscribe for a lot more Destiny content. But for now, you guys have an awesome day.